Live. Hello. There's
The
two of
Mr.
us.
Bean voice.
Pardon?
What was the Mr. Bean voice for?
I have no clue. It's been one of those days. I've been in a meeting for 4 hours this afternoon. We had like a team workshop, but it was like the wider team workshop. So where I work, my team is events, but then we're a part of the FMCX team, which is fundraising, marketing, and community experience. And so we had an FMCX workshop meeting for 4 hours this afternoon. So
Do you know what that sounds like? Sounds like it could have been an email or two.
Well, to be fair, we've flung around some because we're quite a creative team. Like we're the ones that come up with the new events. We're the ones that come up with ways to help our fundraisers and all of this. So we're the ones that come up with the big campaigns for marketing and things. So it is helpful for all of us to have that meeting. But 4 hours does take up a lot of our time, and so I'm just sort of.
That's literally half a day.
It is 12:30 to 4:30.
That is horrible. I am not distracted, by the way. I'm just tweeting on the back of your tweet that we're live.
Yeah, because I forgot that I hadn't tweeted anything until until Andy said in the group chat, "Liv, you live tonight?" I'm like, yeah. Haven't tweeted it. Haven't actually told anyone that I'm going live. But I am live. I'm here. How are you? It's going to be one of those nights. We're going to try and work with it. But who knows?
I can hold us accountable to be productive. And there's only 2 of us, so we have no excuse.
Exactly. It's a quiet one today. I say quiet. It's not going to be calm, but it can be quiet. It's not going to be calm at all. We're just going to roll with it. Right, let's do some comments. Hi, everyone. What's everyone reading tonight? Are we reading an echo of things to come? Becca, what are you reading?
Lady Midnight. I'm still only 34 pages in. I would have been further in if I hadn't have been approved for an arc of Love Theoretically, which I read Tuesday and yesterday.
I mean, priorities. But
this is not my priority.
I am actually going to be filming.
Is it for the thing I think it's for?
It's for that. And then I also want to film my TBR for next month. I want to get that filmed. So I'm thinking I will do that. Let me just check my phone battery. I should have enough battery on my phone. I'm at 40%. I should be all right to film.
Should be all right.
So yes, I want to film my.
Remind me, I need to put my phone on charge. Thank you.
So I want to do that, and then I also want to try and get through more of this.
You're halfway.
I'm halfway. Like I've read this. This is what I've got.
Over halfway.
I'm on page 338 out of 584.
You have got this.
So hopefully I can finish that over the next couple of days. So yeah, das ist Plan. Plan is good. So yeah, that is what I plan to do. Hello, I'm going to continue with Silver under Nightfall. I can't read today, so good luck with it all. Hope everyone is well. Are you well, Becca?
I am. Weirdly. Makes a change. Usually I'm like,
Yeah.
Are you well?
Yeah, I've had a 4-hour meeting. I'm grand. Hello, I'll be editing / filming today. If I get to reading, I'll be reading I Will Betray You by Ruta. I'm not going to try and pronounce that last name.
Septis? I think it's Septis, something like that, because I'm pretty sure I've almost read one of their books before, but I don't know which one. It was on a TBR for a Eurovision-a-thon, I think. I could be thinking of a completely different author. I'm going to Google it.
Ghost Brain Noodles. Or is that soup?
Boo. It's brain soup. I feel like the ghost is Boo, because that's how Alice always greets us.
Yeah.
And
brain soup today?
I mean, brain cell, but then what's the soup for? Is your brain soup today? Do you not have the brain cell? Because if you haven't got the brain cell, who has? Because I don't think Ash has today.
Good luck to us both. Hello, I'm going to be reading Percy Jackson Book 2. Very nice. Hello. Yes, it was long. It was long. And do you know what I had on the Wednesday, I had a 4-hour meeting in the morning. It was the induction workshop. I'd been signed off my 6-month probation at the beginning of a couple of weeks ago. And I had my induction meeting, an induction workshop. Because, can I just say, I was meant to have it in August, and then it got pushed back to September. And September we were in Florida, because guess what, guys? We've been to Florida. And
there's no vlog to go for it yet, but we went.
We went. They're coming. They're coming. And then I got put into the December one instead because I was on holiday, which is fine. But then the December got pushed back to January. So hence why I had my induction meeting workshop after my 6-month probation had been signed off.
That's really bad.
So yeah. Also, today, this week, I've had...
I was thinking of.
Pardon?
It is the author I was thinking of because they're Lithuanian American, and I picked one of their books for Lithuania and then never got around to reading it because it was a 40-book TBR.
Wow. So yeah, I this week I've had 8 hours of meetings, and that's not including the weekly meetings that I go to and all of that.
That hurts my brain just now. I'm really glad we don't have meetings.
To be fair, this is an anomaly that week. I don't normally have meetings, 4-hour meetings every week. They're the FMCX 4-hour one is literally every quarter. It's not every month, it's every quarter. So every 3 months we do this. And the workshop was literally a one-off workshop. I'm never going to have to do that workshop again. That was literally an induction thing. Hello. I'm reading Jade City. Welcome. You've actually joined us at a very quiet reading
usually
sprint.
More of us.
There's normally about 7 of us on screen, and there's normally a lot more chaos. I'm sure I will provide the chaos for all of you, because that is how my brain is working at the moment. So yeah, welcome. I knew you were Liv because I checked my sub box. It's fine. Hi, baby Rosie. Hi, baby Crab. We have Elisa in the comments. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to make you a mod, Lisa, because I don't have enough mods. And I feel like I need to make you a mod. So, let's just add as moderator. There we go. You're now a managing moderator as well, not just a normal moderator, a managing moderator. I don't know the difference between the two. I just went for that one. Baby Crab. It's going to be it's going to be quiet. Lisa shows up. We have a Jenny. Hello. I need to edit, and we'll be reading City.
COL?
Conjuring of Light. And Jade City. I don't know how I got that acronym before you, and I've not read them.
Because it's a Conjuring of Light. And I'm used to seeing it as a COL. I had to double check that. I was like, it is a Conjuring of Light, right? Yeah. Lisa, don't confuse me.
Ha, you're here, so chaos shall be. My head is currently soup, so maybe. You summoned Elisa. We did. We said the word chaos. Sorry, brain just made the connection. I am packing stuff as always. You know, I don't think I've got anything with you currently. I've joined many a group orders for the latest 80s comeback, and
I'm shocked. This is brand new information.
I mean, just look at the photo. These aren't even all the photo cards I got today. These are not all of the photo cards I got today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 just here. And then I've got nice boob shot there. 11, 12, 13, 14 photo cards today. You know what? I'm not sorry about it. Like, at all.
I'm not sorry about what I said. Yes, I will always sing 6 when the opportunity presents itself.
This isn't my bias, but this is Yuno. Just appreciate Yuno's face. This is my bias. This is Mingy. Appreciate his face. I was about to use a mouse then, and I do not have a mouse on my laptop at the moment. Close. Boo. My brain is soup.
We was close.
See? Safety's flip.
Oh, I love that.
Apparently Alice doesn't get the brain cell for Thursdays.
Oh, that's because Ash has got drama. I still don't think she's got the brain cell.
The brain cell is missing tonight.
I don't think she's here to defend herself either, because she'll be there or driving there.
Love that you put it in K-pop terms. Yep. Unlike Alice, I won't derail things in comments. You sure?
I'm seeing a lot of comments from you, Lisa.
Exactly. That's because you are normally your camera to do it. Yeah, let me close it.
Yeah.
Open. This one's open, and this one's open. That one won't close because I have too much stuff in it. So I'm going to position myself here. Oh no, I can't. Hang on.
Just sit like that.
Hang on. There you go.
There we go.
Oh no, that's no. My back does not like that. There we go.
It's fine. It's fine.
There we go. Now you can't see it. I'm sat really far forward at the moment. I'm being good today. Are you sure, Lisa? Said no one ever, Lisa. Yes, I need to edit and read and be productive. The 80s group chat's going off, and I've got 30 notifications, and it's just pinging.
Well, we know what your first sprint's going to be.
Yeah, I've just been reading those. The Spanner of Power. I'm going to be moving over to Lord of Shadows after my current read. Mm-hmm. I'm a manager of the Spanner of Power. I'm the Northerner. I'm lazy. No chaotically kicking us out of the chat, Lisa. Yeah, please, Lisa, don't do that. As a fellow Northerner, accurate. Boobs.
I love how it took you a second to realise.
I was like, what's that? Boobs. Yes, you do have 42 cars waiting for me.
40! I don't think I have anything with you at the moment. Jenny calling you out.
I'm not going to lie. The reason why I forgot about those is because I'm getting those when I see Jenny when I go to the 80s concert at the end of February. So they're not actually on the way to me, and they won't be on the way to me because I'll be picking them up at the 80s concert. But yeah, She has 40 photo cards for me. And none of them are duplicates of any of the ones that I have already. So they're all 40 brand new photo cards for me. They're not album photo cards. They are like, it was like an anniversary thing that 80s did. And they did like random packs of 5 photo cards. Or might have been 5 or 4 photo cards. Oh, 5. I tell you, it's 5 because I bought 8 packets.
You can do math.
I can do maths, me. Yeah. And then what happened was we sent me, a friend Jenny, and a friend of ours, Charlie. Jenny organised it so that they all came to her, and then she sorted them out for us so that we all got like our bias. And so she has 40 photo cards for me. That's fine. They have added the remove back button to mod options. Oh, nice. Olivia Morgan. It's not that kind of life. Let's not talk about the F469 we've sorted in a month's time. Yeah. To be fair, I've joined that, and I've added to that by ordering 5. So that's what, 5, 10, 25 photo cards there. Or is it 4 photo cards? I think it's 4 photo cards per album. So 20. Plus 1 more, because if you buy 5 albums, you get a special photo card. So it's fine. I love how Emma is scared of abusing god powers. I would never. Hello, we have a Tori. What?
Crutchy. That's Tori's name.
I should know this. My brain isn't.
You're in the group chat.
I know I am.
I called it very often.
I should know this. I'm gonna hide, okay? Love is an open door. Some love for Tori. We have a hot M. Do you know what? It's the end of the comments. I want to look at this. Just want to look at his face.
Could we go on a sprint and then you look at his face?
I mean, I can do, but I all just want you to appreciate this man's face. Yes, I have a photo of him.
I'm not going to judge.
I would just like to say thank you.
Shrine. Oh, you can actually see the Steve shrine at the moment.
So
there's a Steve missing from this because he's on pre-order, but that company is about to release an Eddie.
So Jenny, whenever she sends photo cards, sends me photos of Mingy, and so I now have photos of Mingy on my wall in front of me whilst I work. I'm just gonna have boobs again. Hang on. There we go.
I mean, again, I can't say anything because my background on my phone is Joseph Quinn and Jamie Campbell-Bower. It's Joseph Quinn's birthday today. He's 29. So yeah.
I'm just gonna.
That is still Adam Driver. Kind of want to change it to Joe Carey.
So can we? So these are my backgrounds. I have Disney, Mingy, 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 Mingy. And then I had a new one. I want this Mingy. So Mingy. What are you doing up? Go away. Anyway.
I'm just seeing Alice's comments.
Why am I for shaming? What is for shame? Was it boobs? Don't hide in your cupboard, Liv, as it's not closing without you in it, so it won't close with you. My brain's not functioning. What? Don't hide in your cupboard, Liv, as it's not closing with. out you in it, so don't close it with you in it. Okay. He does have a face. He has a very beautiful face.
What's the next one?
I can't tell if men are attractive. Man is attractive. Man is attractive to me.
I was going to say, to you.
To me. And a lot of other 18s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jenny took that photo when she was at the concert last time. But do you know what? That's going to be me next month. Can you tell I'm excited? 26 days. No, 25 days now. 25 days.
Fair, when I was front row for One Direction, I got the best picture of Niall. I think it's the best picture I've ever taken in my life. And it's still like one of my favourite photos I've ever taken.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm literally going to be... I don't know if I want to film or take photos.
Film. You need to film at least one of the things.
I think I'm definitely going to be filming Wave, because Wave is one of my favourite 80s songs ever. And that is on the set list. I want to film...
Oh, I thought you meant filming the sprint. I don't know. Apparently, I have brain soup.
Which one's that? Well, this man here, this is Mingy. His name is Mingy. I love Mingy. Boobs. Becca, that makes it sound like they have grown Eddie in a lab and they're releasing him into the wild.
Gotta catch him all.
I think Liv likes Mingy. I do. Do you know what? That is the correct spelling of Mingy.
Hey.
It is literally Mingy. So you're all right there, Lisa. I see Eddie and think, when Eddie said he doesn't like his teddy, you knew he was... You knew he was a no good kid. Okay.
It's really funny that there's a TikToker who does loads of like steady stuff, and we found out the other day their boyfriend is called Eddie, and it didn't click with them for a while, and then it was like, oh, hang on a sec. I love it.
I can't remember what the shame was for. Okay. Liv, your cupboard won't close, therefore if you hide in said cupboard, it still won't close, so you won't be hiding. Makes sense. I forgot that I said I'm going to go hide in the cupboard. Why? I can't remember why I'm hiding in the cupboard.
Alice answered.
Okay. Liv, you were not ready. I cried at the last concert. K-pop just hits hard. It's my first ever K-pop concert, and I'm not ready for it. Because they said she was going to hide. Yeah. I thought the same, Rebecca. Lisa got the spelling right. Yeah. I did something right. Woohoo! We are now at the bottom of the sprint. Bottom of the sprints.
Comments.
Bottom of the comments. So we're going to do... Look what I prepared earlier.
Literally as we was about to go live, but it was still before we went live.
Exactly. I press start, and I'll see you all in 45.
Hey.
How to do?
I did 31 pages. 31? Yeah, 31 pages.
Nice.
How about you?
I looked at all the messages and then scrolled TikTok.
Oh dear.
So the next sprint, I need to film.
Yes.
I need to film. I'm not going to do the TBR, but I need to film the thing that you know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get on that. I need to film that. And then I just stared at Mingy's face like. So yeah, I need to get some new. I realized that I needed to get some more plastic wallets, like sleeves, because I only have one left, and
that's not
none of these are in sleeves. And I've got a lot more on the way. So fun. I'm gonna watch BTS concert at the cinema on Wednesday. Nice. Yeah, £15 ticket. I'm not going to that one, but have fun. I read 90 pages, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted from work, and I have another early start tomorrow, so I'm gonna head to bed. Enjoy your sprint. That was 20 minutes ago, so I doubt she's up there. Well, my sprint's got derailed. Welcome to the club. I'm late. I had a bath. How is everyone? We're good. How are you, Sharon? 74 pages, read of an echo of things to come, and did some admin work. Nice.
That was a long job.
Mostly because I was scrolling Twitter reactions to a certain someone not being cast in a certain show.
I'm so sad it's not him. Like, the person who has been cast is probably going to be good. But he's not Logan Lerman. And they've been so secretive. Every single tweet they've done that's been all secretive, they've made it seem like it was going to be him. Because why else would they be keeping it a massive secret?
To make people talk about it.
Yeah, well, now people aren't happy. So that's not good. Like, I'm still going to watch it, but I'm really disappointed. I wouldn't have been as disappointed if they just announced it straight up and was like,
yeah,
like, this is the person playing Poseidon. But they didn't.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Sharon, you can't be late. She can be.
No, I feel like Alice means it in the way, like, you can't be late to sprints.
Oh,
like,
that makes more sense. I just thought she was just calling her out. I thought, no. I was like, no, Sharon, you can't be late. You got to be here on time. Oh, you can tell I'm very optimistic in life. Got 43 pages of Like a Charm. Nice. But you can get the fastest thing. I can, but only in packs of like 100. And when I've got 40 photo cards currently waiting at Jenny's, I'm going to need like 2 packs. So I sorted out shipping for 20 parcels. I'm now doing the tedious job of cutting all the labels out and sticking them on the packages.
Jenny, question. You might have said before, but do you get them collected by the postman or do you take them to the post office? Please tell me you get them collected.
I think she gets them collected.
Okay, good. I can just like picture just like struggling to a post
because that's why she prints the labels off herself.
Yeah, but you can print the labels off and still take them to the post office. Like, that's why I thought I'd ask.
I'm okay, thank you. See, Sharon took it that way as well.
I feel like I'm the only one who thought of like the nice way. Just like, yeah. No, you can't be late to sprints.
ate something and I'm trying to edit my software is being shit again.
Oh, not again.
Hope it sorts itself out. You can't be late to sprints. I got it right. Sharon, how dare you have a bath and be late? Lisa's still editing, but I'm tired.
Have an early night, Lisa.
Yeah. Do you know what? Go to bed before midnight. Like, actually sleep before midnight.
Okay, that can't necessarily be controlled because I can be in bed at 8 o'clock, off of my phone by 9, and still not sleep till 1.
That's fair.
Even if I'm really tired.
See, when my head touches the pillow, I am out, as Becca can attest to.
But it's always really funny when, like, we wake up and you're like, you must have been really tired because you fell asleep first. Like, I think the first few days we was in Florida, I fell asleep first. Actually, quite a lot while we was in Florida. It really took it out of me. So I was like crashing. Like, I don't remember you going to sleep because I went to sleep first.
There was one night when I was in the shower and you'd gone to bed. I think it was like second day or something.
I had my iPad with me.
Yeah. And I literally, you were out. And I was like, so I got out of the shower, like I was in my PJs and everything, and I came out and started like sorting stuff out, and I turned to speak to you about something, and you were just out. And I was like, and the thing is that I wasn't even trying to be quiet at that point because I hadn't realised you'd fallen asleep. So I was there banging drawers, closing and opening doors, slept all the way through it. That's normally me. I can remember you blow drying your hair one night over Yelp, and I didn't wake up. We were in the same room and you were blow drying your hair.
I just kept looking over at you like, has this worked? No, she's still asleep. Okay.
I was dead to the world. I get some collected and some put in the parcel box.
Fair.
I'm on the 4th book of a series by Julia Haggart. Very nice. I'm not going to be mean to Sharon. This is true. Sharon does hold the recipes to lasagna. It's been a few months. I'm having some lasagna withdrawals. I'm just going to put it out there.
Just having lasagna withdrawals.
Okay.
It's been a while.
It has.
Well, you're not going to get lasagna on my birthday weekend because my meal of choice is a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
So, sauce.
It's fine. I wish I was like Liv. I've sucked at sleeping so much. Yeah, I literally fall asleep on the floor. If you leave me alone long enough, I will fall asleep on the floor.
I want to go back to the days. I want to go back to the days where I could fall asleep anywhere, to the point I once fell asleep in a nightclub.
I've fallen asleep in a nightclub before, but that was because I drank too much as well. Like
mine was just pure tiredness. I'd sobered up by this point in the night.
I was definitely like, because that was the night I went out with my friend, and our dads went out on the same night. We weren't planning on meeting them up, but they bought us drinks, so we met up with them. But so we went out and I drank an entire of the Wetherspoon pitchers in like 15 minutes. Like, I downed that. 2 other drinks in Wetherspoons as well. We then met up with the dads, and it was buy one get one free on cocktails. And so instead of like me and my friend sharing the buy one get one free, we just got 2 cocktails each. We had 2 rounds of that, so I had 4 cocktails in about an hour. Needless to say, by the time that we got to the 3rd place and bought, we went to another place, and had some shots. So we had a couple of shots. Then we went to the 4th place, and by that point, my friend was saying that I said to them, I'm going to go to the loo. I'll be back in a second. Half an hour later, I still wasn't back. And so my dad and my friend went to came look for me. I'd found a seat and just fallen asleep. I just literally I conked, and so they were like, "I think we need to go home right now." And like they were like, "Come on, Liv, let's go. Come on, let's go." So yeah, that was a fun night. I want to go back to the point where I could fall asleep anywhere, and not be sore when I wake up, i.e. the floor. Yeah. See, the problem is I can't fall asleep on the floor, but I will end up with some form of ache or pain.
I can fall asleep in a bed and wake up with an ache or pain. Like,
Feel this. Do you know what the really annoying thing is? Some nights I have to sleep with 2 pillows. Other nights, 2 pillows gives me a neck ache in the morning. I'm like, and then I have to go down to like 1 pillow. But then sometimes the 1 pillow gives me neck ache, so I have to go up to 2 pillows. I never know how many pillows I'm going to need in a night.
Mine's always 2.
They differentiate between days sometimes. For those of you who have been following Levi's assessment, we got his results back. He needed a score of 80 for autism. He scored 126. He also scored 98 on the intellectual test.
I'm glad you're finally getting answers. Like, it's been a long time.
Yeah, you can go back to the school and be like, have that. Getting drunk, never. But hey, Sharon, you get to see me drunk in March or the 1st of April.
It's really funny because it's also day drinking. But we're not leaving the house, so it's fine.
Nope. And do you know what? My friend was like, so at work, we've got 2 events happening on that Sunday. We've got London Landmarks half marathon and then time. And so my colleague was like, I need to get up to London first thing in the morning to get a spot to cheer. And I was like, oh, I'm in London. Like, I don't mind. Actually, no, I'm going to say, no, I can't do that because I am going to be hungover. Because you'd have to get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning to get up and get going to get a spot for a decent spot for the marathon, for the half marathon, because it is like first come, first serve. I mean,
you can if you want. I'll still be in bed.
I'm not. Nah. I was like, I'm dedicated to this charity, but no. I will be hungover. I moved the sprints to my phone so I can sit in bed and read. Nice. Same, Becca. I've never been ache or pain free, so I don't care how I sleep. I have a memory foam pillow I love.
See, I have a memory foam mattress, but I can't use the pillows. They hurt my neck.
See, I've got a memory foam pillow and then a normal pillow. And I have to use, if I can only use 1 pillow, I have to use the memory foam. If it's 2, I have to have the normal one on top of the memory. It's a really strange combination.
See, the best pillows I've ever used, I can't find them because they were in the Marriott Hotel in Leeds, and I haven't found like a pillow that's like them. They were just so comfortable, and I just wish I could find out which ones they were because I was this close to stealing a pillow. If it had fit in my suitcase, I would have.
Yeah, for getting answers. I just realised I should probably update my picture. Haven't been in comments properly for a while. Yay for Levi. You'll never see me drunk.
She taught me not to lie, yet she's lying. I've seen her drunk a lot.
We'll see. We'll see how the 1st of April goes. I don't like memory foam mattresses. I don't mind them but I prefer the hybrid mattresses that are like the foam and the springs, because I like my beds quite firm. So my bed is a spring mattress with a memory foam topper.
I don't like spring mattresses.
I just prefer.
They're so uncomfortable for me, anyway.
Yeah, I think it's all just what you're used to. I did have a memory foam mattress for a while, and I just found like where I sleep quite soundly in the night in the same position every night. I end up with like a dip, no matter how many times you turn it or toss it or whatever you want to do with it. You always
you're supposed to turn it, because with memory foam you can't flip them like with normal ones. You have to just turn it. So I do that. That's the point. I need to actually do that. I haven't turned my mattress in a while. I should do it.
So yeah, and I just found like I had a dip in my mattress the entire time, which meant if I did feel a little bit like tossy or turny, I couldn't really toss or turn because I had a dip in my bed.
Works for me because I am a fidgeter in my sleep.
Yeah, and I get that that's like the whole point of the memory foam. It molds your body. I just didn't like it. I use a Squishmallow as a pillow. Becky, you can email the hotel and ask.
I mean, this was back in like 2015. Actually, it might have been earlier than that. They probably don't use the same pillows, and it would disappoint me if I ended up getting one and it wasn't the same.
I love my memory foam mattress. All this mattress talk is making me want to go to bed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so tired.
I mean, they are your sprints. You can just end them whenever you.
I know. I might, to be actually honest with you, I might do one more sprint because I am I'm so tired. Just do like
had a 4-hour meeting. It's fair.
Yeah, like I'm just like, the thing is I want to get into the habit of doing these every week. So I'm kind of like, I wanted to be on tonight. I am on tonight, but I am probably going to cut them short.
You've still done them.
Exactly.
Main thing.
I'm going to film in this next sprint. Like actually film. Oh, I've got notifications. Actually film what I need to.
I need to get distracted by the notifications. Film.
I'm distracted by the notifications. So yeah, do that. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, we are at the bottom of the comments.
There's 2 more.
Oh, there's 2 more. There is 2 more. Just getting here. Hope there are more sprints. I'm reading. I'm glad my mum died. Whatever it was. What is everyone else reading? Lady Midnight. I'm actually going to be filming in the next sprint. And it is unfortunately just one more sprint. That I do normally do 3. But I am very tired. I had a 4-hour meeting this afternoon, and I want sleep. So we're going to do one more. Let me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you want to end sprints after the next one, then do. Yeah, I feel this live. I'm glad my sprints tomorrow. Yeah, I'm normal. What also doesn't help is I'm normally at home on Thursdays, but I was in the office today, and office days always tire me out anyway. So office days are. There'll be one more. Hi, Rosie. Right. Are we all ready?
I'm ready. Phone's ready.
That's ready. That's ready. We are a go-go. Hello. You alright?
That's a sad bit.
Oh. Oh no. How'd you do?
68 pages.
Very nice.
So like there's already quite a few tabs.
Nice.
There's already lots of blue, considering I'm 140 pages in.
That's Lady Midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, this isn't even the one that makes me cry the most. I dread to think how much blue there's gonna be in Guinevere and Darkness.
I think that's just going to be a sea of blue.
It's just gonna be blue and nothing else.
Yeah. So I didn't film. I was going to film, but then I was like, no, I want to do like makeup and hair and like actually do it properly. So I was very much like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I ended up reading like 30 pages of this.
Nice.
So I did actually read. So I'm now on chapter 23 and I've only got like this much left.
You've got this. Not tonight, but you've got this.
Hopefully I can read this over the next couple of days once I've done some filming tomorrow. So yeah, that is the plan. And then I just sort of like caught up on some notifications as well. While staring at Mingy's face. It's fine. I finished Lady Midnight last night.
That was a reread though, wasn't it, Tony?
I think, yeah.
I'm sure she's up to date with the books.
Tori, what time are your sprints? Hi, by the way. Hi. Currently 7, but I think I'm going to be away from work early, so I might try and start them before that. Nice. We have a smash. Oh, hi.
I am also cold.
Hi, cold. I am warm. Nice for some. I was going to offer to share. I had the bath running. Nice. 35 pages of Crave. I was on TikTok. I have about 85 minutes left of my book. Oh, hi, I started this Woven Kingdom. Was it only 2 pages? Yes, but you still started it. That's still reading.
I would like to point out, earlier, there was many voice notes back and forth of her being like, I know I should start reading it, but I got distracted by this. And then the next voice note was like, I got distracted by this. And it was always getting distracted by something. I was like, come on, you can do this from an unbiased point of view, because I DNF'd it. Unbiased point of view. You want to read it, or at least get a feel for it, so you know whether to get the pre-sequel. So 2 pages is a start.
70 pages in, but I'm so tired. At this point, Becca gets some blue paint and paint the edges.
Yeah, I should. Well, the thing is, I can't do that with Guinevere and Darkness because I've actually got the red sprayed edges version.
I was about to say, is that the red sprayed edge one? Exactly, Alice. 2 pages is better than none. Yes, I am up to date with the Shadowhunter books.
Until the 31st of January. Chain of
Me
Thorns is coming out. I'm not ready.
I am not going to try and force myself to read Chain of Iron and then rush to read Chain of Thorns. I am probably going to end up joining the By the Angel along for Gold, Iron, and Thorns so that I can read one once a month and get back into it. Thanks, guys. I meant to read a good junk today. It didn't happen. That's fine. Some days it doesn't. Some days it does. Ew, my kneecap is fizzing. Ugh. I read 146 pages of I'm Glad My Mum Died. Nice.
No, read that again. Read 2 pages.
Thank you. I was about to say, have we got another Hattie in the comments now? Someone else who reads 146 pages in 45 minutes. I really enjoyed it. There you go. I read it last week on my way back from Durham. Oh, I was hella distracted this afternoon, to be fair. Critical Role announced stuff yesterday and my brain hyperfixed. Go for it.
I feel like it was kind of my fault because I saw a thing got announced, and instead of waiting, because we were doing like our own little reading sprints, I sent her it, not thinking, oh, this is all she's going to be able to think about now. So that's kind of my fault. Sorry, Ash. But it was cool. It was a cool announcement. So, it's fine.
I decided the other day to add another book to this month's TBR, Enjoy the Crave Read Along. Nice. I was going to, but I slumped so hard and I've only just started getting back into reading. And as much as I love Crave is a chunky book.
Yeah.
So I'd love to join the Crave Read Along. Not on my plans. And I've fallen out of love with Tracy Wolff. Like that last book, I say again and again and again.
You need to read Charm.
Don't worry, I'm going to be reading Charm, and I will push myself through Cherish.
I hope so, because I bought you Charm for Christmas.
I know.
The intention that you would have to read it, otherwise you'd feel guilty.
Hopefully, I'll fit it on my TBR for next month. Planning on starting Lord of Shadows this weekend since most of my January TBR is done. Super excited to get the last hour series. Hoping to read Chain of Gold in my Barnes & Noble edition. Is that the really pretty edition that came out after we'd been to America and I was gutted that I wasn't able to get it?
Yep. It came out in the October, I believe. October or November, and we was there in September.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fine. Do you know what? She's not signing the Barnes and let me rephrase that. Stephanie Garber, because I realized you did not know who I was talking about, isn't signing the Barnes and Noble editions of the last book in that trilogy. Which means that they'll be going for cheaper and I won't have to get them shipped. I will have to get it shipped from America, but it means that I can go on eBay and things and find those sorts of copies. I would like to share the realization I haven't bought a book since Boxing Day.
Nice.
I am thinking of going into town today because I have £60 worth of book buying material.
You're thinking of going into town today? Don't you mean Saturday?
The weekend, yeah.
I was going to say it's going to be closed by now.
I've got a £30 Waterstones voucher. I need to double check, but I believe there's £30 of national book tokens here. Yeah. So I might have to pop into Waterstones and see what is available. Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Same Live. I don't know what this Same Live is. Oh, Tracy Wolff.
Yeah.
Becca, please never feel bad about something like that. You ruined it for me.
No. Stop it.
I think it's literally just that one plot point at the end. Just that one plot point.
Charm is amazing. I promise.
Oh no, I'm not worried about Charm because of where it's sat in the series. It's going to be cherished that I'm a bit and I'm a lobster. My bath is so hot. Well, if Bloodline's on for next month, it is.
I mean, I'm really glad she posted this comment because it's reminded me I need to place the reservation at the library. Luckily, though, there is one on shelf in my library, so I should be able to go pick it up Saturday if I reserve it now. Hopefully. It is reserved.
Wonderful.
Is it on my TBR that's already 14 books? No. Is it going to be right at the bottom of the list? Yes, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. To be fair, the live show won't be until the middle of March, I want to say.
Yeah, but I already know a lot of books I want to put on my March TBR, so it's not going to happen for March either. If I have to read Bloodlines and then the second book. We'll see. Let's see how things go.
I want to say Liv pushed it back, but I might be wrong. No, it is still happening, but like I said, the live show won't be until like the middle of March.
It was pushed back because the original plan was that it was going to be January.
This is true.
February.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition for 50% off after the holidays in their exclusive edition sale. Nice.
I really, really hate that they stopped shipping to the UK. Although right now my bank account's probably really glad they stopped shipping to the UK.
I'm glad, but I'm also annoyed because Waterstones ships to the US, and Waterstones and Barnes & Noble are owned by the same company.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, why can't Barnes & Noble ship to the UK? Liv Town will be closed today. I think you mean tomorrow or Saturday, unless you're trying to commit a crime. I meant at the weekend. I was about to be very impressed at how Waterstones is open until 24-hour bookshop. Yes, it's on my trolley already. Most of next month's TBR is chunky. To be fair, I don't think Bloodlines is that chunky.
No, I feel like the later books will be a bit like with Vampire Academy. It's the first in a series.
They're that bad. I caught it. It's fine. All of the books. This is all of them.
Okay. I feel a bit better. How big's the writing?
Ooh. Standard sized.
Sorry, Rose, as you showed that. So I have no idea. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's standard size.
I mean, it's a little bit smaller than standard size, but it's not small. So, okay, I can deal with that.
No.
I can deal with that.
So
Will I
Bloodlines.
try and get the audiobook? Yeah.
Bloodlines is 421 pages.
Oh, that's more than it looks.
To be fair, I think this is one of like the mass market ones.
Yeah.
It was a gift from Tori actually, from Amazon. It was off my Amazon wish list, so it's floppy, and I think it's one of those mass market ones. But yeah, so overall, I don't think any of them are. They're all around the 400 page mark.
I mean, I stand by. It's going to be probably at the. Actually, it won't be right at the bottom. I think right at the bottom is the Kindle book I pulled from my mug because I really don't want to read it, and I forgot I had it on my Kindle. If I don't read it in February, though, I'm not putting that back in my mug because I'm just going to delete it off my Kindle because it's a dark romance series that I bought for 99p. I think it's 4 books in one. But I don't know what the triggers are or the tropes. So I'm going to need to check that before. Yeah.
Like, if you only want to read one of the Dreamland books, we could not bloody read Terms and Conditions.
Don't take my romance away from me. I want all the romance.
Don't threaten to take away her romance. I'm trying to be a supportive girlfriend, okay?
Then why are you taking away my smutty romance?
Depends on how Becca reacts. Girlfriend! What do you want to bet? Smash is blushing bright red at the moment. I know that type, but damn, Lisa James with all the caps. I love how you see more excited about this than Becca and Lisa. Me? Oh, hi. Yes, you did. when I get gifted books, I always keep like the little things in them, so I know who. This was before we were obviously friends, because you've put your social media handle in it as well, Tori.
Oh no, I think that's an automatic thing. Maybe
No,
because
it's
I'm
not.
pretty sure.
You're on Amazon. It will do your billing name. And
No, I know, but I'm pretty sure she still puts like her handle in now.
Oh, does she?
I think.
Because I've just got at a Scottish Lass Reads, in brackets next to her name. I'm not taking them away. I'm offering to try and make your life mate,
No, taking away the romance doesn't do that. It's the fantasy that needs to go. Ash, I don't. What fantasy have I even? I don't even know what's on my TBR next month. What is it? Fantasy, romance, fantasy, romance, fantasy, romance.
Can I ask why your TBR is so large next month? Like, what readathon are you doing?
Okay, so here's the thing. My readathon is only 9 books, which I managed to get 1, 2 of my mandatory reads on, and 1, 2, 3, 4 buddy reads. However, I forgot until about 20 seconds before I started recording my TBR about the Barely Adult in podcast book. Then I had to pull from my 2 mugs. And then there's Rose 2 Patreon books as well. Oops.
Smashes a blushing lobster. I'm actually pretty cool right now. Can't blush when my legs are ridiculously red. Baby Tori, yeah. If you blush anymore, you would explode. We don't want that. Stop making them so big.
That's what she said.
Okay, it's fine. We can read it. Don't worry about it. We can totally read my favorite romance books. I'm gonna read it either way because book 3 is out on Tuesday.
To be fair, we're buddy reading the first book as an actual buddy read with set pages because it's Chloe's Patreon buddy read. But then the second book, it's going to be the only book I take with me when I go to see Ash. So we're just going to read it then.
I'm doing the series readathon next month.
I mean, I don't know what I could fit in. I need to look at the prompts again for series TBR. I think I can fit. Yeah, Heartstopper is the one I'm doing. I think I can fit some of these books into the series TBR prompts. So whatever I can fit into those prompts, I'll complete those prompts. But I'm not going to add any more, other than Bloodlines, apparently. I need to write it in there, otherwise it won't get read.
Can we see now why I'm trying to say, hey, it's cool if we don't read this book, Becca?
Yeah, but no. I want to read them. Anything's going off of my TBR, it's not any of the contemporary romance. It's February.
Yeah.
I've got to read all the contemporary romance in February.
You'll be fine. I'm trying to decide on what books I want to buy this weekend. Oh no, that's it. I need to wait until next weekend because I need to do it when Under the Whispering Door is out on paperback, and yes. I want to get them at the same time. So I think I'm going to do Under the Whispering Door, and I think I'm going to try and get Legends and Lattes if they have it in my local bookstore. because I'm not going to be able to get the Fairy Loot edition anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll get the just the standard hardback or standard paperback, whichever one they have available in my store. And I'll see what manga they've got as well. Lord of Shadows would fit in the series TBR.
No, it won't.
To be honest, I don't think one smutty book off the TBR is going to make much of a difference. I think it will, especially to Becca.
No, I think Alice means in the sense that if you take one of those books, it's not going to have an effect on the overall. It's not going to make the whole TBR easier.
Clearly, I need to learn to read Alice's messages.
I understand Alice by this point.
I'm clearly off on one.
She is one half of the brain cell.
Yeah. I feel like I'm hyping these books up way too much. I really hope you like Dreamland.
Right. Ever since Ash pointed out that the front cover for the fine print is essentially the Disney castle, I'm sold. Like,
Liv, I worry about your reading comprehension.
She's in a slump, Alice.
I'm fine. If you don't want to read fantasy, stop putting it on your TBR. Right.
It's not that I don't want to read fantasy. Right. And the thing is, Lord of Shadows, definitely want to read that. Anyway, the Wind Blows. The only reason I've been putting it off is because I'm scared of finishing series, but I need to. Under the Whispering Door, is that actually fantasy? I feel like if it is, it's low fantasy.
I think it's like low urban fantasy.
Yeah. This Savage Song, you would have to pry that book from my cold, dead hands to get me to not read that next month. Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea and Book Eaters, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to get through my book box books that I'm still interested in. Undertaking a Part of Mercy's fantasy romance, that's fine. And that's all the fantasy that's on my...
And Bloodlines.
Oh, wow. Stop reminding me I need to write it on there. Where is my pen? Gotta do it now.
I think there's obviously I've got Under the Whispering Door is our buddy read that we're doing. Yeah. For that, I need to read Bloodlines. But then I think I'm gonna have to read Love on the Brain.
Yes.
Because I feel like I need some form of like romance book.
Also, that you need to read it because there's a little like Easter egg in Love Theoretically. There's 2 Easter eggs in Love Theoretically for Love on the Brain, and you need to be able to spot them.
Okay.
Because I've read Love Theoretically because I got an 8 arc. Don't know if I told you.
You might have done. You might have done. Yeah, no, I need to read that. But I think I've ordered. When's the Illumicrate version of the next one that they're doing, Illumicrate?
Loathe to Love You went on sale last week.
Oh yeah, I had to miss that one. I had to miss that.
I would have had to, but my parents are paying for it and it's a birthday present, so
that's fair.
Hopefully my birthday being in 2 months.
Yeah, I think to be fair, I think I might actually sell my Illumicrate hardcovers. Because I'm going through a phase of not collecting books anymore.
That's fair. I've been getting better at not just buying the pretty editions for the sake of it. Ali Hazelwood doesn't count because, it's Ali Hazelwood. And ones that are like continuations of series or auto by authors, obviously I'm going to. But I've been getting better at, like, as much as I love Legends and Lattes, I'm not going to get the Fairy Loot edition, and I've not got the Broken Binding edition, even though they just found more stock and released more stock. I'm not doing it, as much as I really want one of those editions.
I was going to get the Fairy Loot Legend and Lattes because I preferred that cover over to the original hardback. And so I thought, you know, I'll get that instead of the hardback. But I've got Waterstones vouchers that I can buy the book.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get that one. So yeah, that's plan. That's plan. I get you, Alice. Thank you. I clearly don't. It's fine. I'll learn to, though, Alice. I think I own the first 2 Dreamlands books. Nice. Girl Who Fell Beneath the Seas was a quick read, to be fair.
Yeah, it's quite a short book, and I've read an Axio book before, even though the other Axio book I read was contemporary. I know the writing style. Yeah, the K-pop book that Liv hasn't yet read, but I have and loved. I listened to it on Scribd, loved it so much. I then immediately went out and bought it. Will I probably end up rereading it before she's read it once? Probably.
I've got so many books and I've not been reading.
It's literally written for you. Just like Love Hypothesis was written for me.
If you decide to sell them, hit me up. I will let you know. Gotcha, Alice. Hazel was your brand at this point, Becca.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the arc, but like the hardback arc?
Hardback arc of Love on the Brain, yeah.
Yeah.
One of only 100 or 150 that were printed, yeah. Is it signed? Yeah. Am I going to end up with an entire Ali Hazelwood shelf with like only like 4 books on? Probably. It's honestly just this, not even including my one Loath to Love You. It's taken up about that much space on one shelf because I have 1, 2, 4 copies of Love on the Brain and 3 Love Hypothesis. And then I'm going to have at least 3 Loath to Love You because I've got my paperback. I've ordered the Illuma crate and Chloe and Meg are picking me up the Barnes & Noble.
It's fine. I don't know what this rude was for.
You not getting Legends and Lattes Fairy Loot, probably.
Well, I am getting Legends and Lattes, Lisa. I am getting it. I'm just not getting the fancy Fairy Loot edition. I'm getting the standard edition. I am still getting it, Lisa, though. I am still getting it, okay?
Keep repeating it until she realises it's true.
Yeah, I am still getting it. Or maybe I will always be an enigma to you. You never know, you might be. Liv, that sounds like a very, very much like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry,
She
okay?
read the book before I even read it.
All right, I get it. I get it. Okay. I still need to read. You know the book Shine by Jessica Jung, and how much I loved it because I'd won an ARC, like the at-home Yelp, read it in a day and was like, oh my god, this is amazing. But the reason is I've hearing some really about the second book. Not only that, but they've changed the cover so the covers don't match. So I'm a little bit annoyed at that. And the blurb sounds like it's a brand new book. Like it doesn't carry on almost.
Is it definitely a sequel or is it like a series of standalones?
At this point, I think it might be 2 standalones. But the way that the first book ended, it needed a sequel. Like it ended on a what's going to happen next. But I have heard some because Jessica Jung is a K-pop artist. She was in a girl group called Girls' Generation, one of the biggest K-pop girl groups in Korea ever. Like they created girl groups, if that makes sense. They they made girl groups what they are today. And Jessica actually left the group due to some complications, and apparently this book is based on her experiences, in air quotes, and some people aren't very happy with it, and like it's not been very well received.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I loved it. I loved the first book, and I am going to read the second book, but I just need to actually read the second book. Okay. I should get a copy of Legend of the Last Days. I have it. I have read it when it was still on Kindle Unlimited. Everyone needs it. That's fine.
I managed to get the original cover off Amazon literally just before they took it off, because I was like, do you know what? I don't know what the new cover's going to look like, but screw it. This is not going to be as good as this. So I went and bought it. I didn't read it for like a year, but I bought it. And, I read it before I met the author, so it's fine.
I still need to read Legend of the Last Days. I want to read it.
It's good.
I do too.
It's really good as well.
On that note, we're going to end it. I'm going to go to bed.
Same.
Because I am tired.
Same.
Thank you for joining. These have been quiet, short sprints, but I sprinted, and I'm proud of myself for sprinting. Because I could have easily, after my meeting, gone, I'm not doing these sprints. But I did them. So I'm happy. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye.